Welcome to the Crime Vault. In the early 2000s, the tranquil deserts of Arizona became the backdrop for a harrowing crime that led to a prolonged legal saga. Brian Gunches, a man with a troubled past, committed an act that not only ended a life, but also set the stage for a complex journey through the justice system. Join us as we delve into the intricate details of this case, exploring the relationships involved, the events leading up to the crime, the ensuing investigation, the legal proceedings, and the ongoing quest for justice. On November 14, 2002, the Arizona desert bore witness to a brutal crime. Ted Price, a 36-year-old man, was found murdered. His life abruptly ended in a desolate area near Mesa. The perpetrator, Brian Gunches, would later confess to the crime, leading to a series of legal battles that continue to this day. To understand the gravity of this case, it's essential to delve into the relationships that intertwine the lives of those involved. Ted Price was the ex-husband of Brian Gunches' girlfriend. This connection set the stage for a series of events that would culminate in tragedy. The events leading up to Ted Price's murder were complex and rooted in personal relationships. On November 14, 2002, Brian Gunches arrived at his girlfriend's home in Mesa, Arizona, to find that Ted, her ex-husband, had been involved in an altercation with her earlier that day. Ted had been struck in the face with a telephone and lay on the floor dazed. Gunches, along with his girlfriend and her roommates, loaded Ted into his car under the pretense of taking him to a bus station. However, lacking the funds for a bus ticket, Gunches decided to drive Ted into the desert off the Beeline Highway. There, as Ted exited the car, Gunches shot him 4 times, resulting in his death. The investigation into Ted Price's murder was swift. Authorities quickly identified Brian Gunches as a suspect, especially after a subsequent incident on January 15, 2003, where Gunches shot and injured an Arizona Department of Public Safety officer during a traffic stop. A manhunt ensued, leading to Gunches' arrest the following day, found hiding in a haystack in Wendon. He was charged with 2 counts of attempted second-degree murder for the shooting of the officer. In 2004, Brian Gunches pleaded guilty to the first-degree murder of Ted Price. The court sentenced him to death in 2008, a decision that would lead to years of legal proceedings and appeals. Following his conviction, Gunches pursued multiple appeals, challenging various aspects of his trial and sentencing. In a notable turn of events, in November 2022, Gunches, representing himself, requested the Arizona Supreme Court to issue his execution warrant, stating that justice should be served and the victims could get closure. However, he later withdrew his request, citing concerns over recent executions being torture. The state's execution protocols underwent reviews, leading to delays in carrying out his sentence. After years of legal wrangling and a temporary pause on executions in Arizona, the state Supreme Court issued a warrant for Gunches' execution, scheduling it for March 19, 2025. This decision marked a significant moment, as it would be the first execution in Arizona in over 2 years, following a hiatus due to reviews of the state's death penalty procedures. The prolonged legal proceedings have been a source of frustration and pain for Ted Price's family, who have been awaiting justice for over 2 decades. The case has also sparked discussions about the death penalty, the appeals process, and the emotional toll on victims' families. As we reflect on this case, we remember Ted Price and acknowledge the enduring impact of his loss on those who knew and loved him. Thank you for joining us. If you found this story impactful, please subscribe and share it with others. Join us next time as we continue to explore cases that shed light on the complexities of justice and the human experience. Until then, stay vigilant and compassionate.